Hi guys, it's your girl India Zuri, and I'm here with something fantastic for y'all. These are some books that I am interested in reading or I have already read. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with an affirmation. My body is relaxed, my mind is calm, my soul is at peace. Say it again. My body is relaxed, my mind is calm, my soul is at peace. My body is relaxed, my mind is calm, and my soul is at peace. All of these books that I will be mentioning are written by Black women. Yes. And I think that y'all should give these books a try. They're listed on Goodreads, okay? That I think y'all should read. That's by a Black author. It's called Black Cake. Yes. They're doing a show on Hulu too. It should be coming out anytime now. But I'm gonna give y'all like a brief synopsis of each book. So this one was chosen for a nominee for a Goodreads Best Historical Fiction and Best Debut Novel Award in 2022. Charmaine Wilkerson. Black Cake is the book you won't be able to put down. Yes, it follows the life of Eleanor Bennett, two sons, after she dies, and she left behind a black cake made from a family recipe with a long history and a voice recording. The heartbreaking story and mystery that unfolds changes what the boys think they knew about their family and themselves. Okay, the next one is Queenie by Candace Carty Williams. She got the same last name as me. That's dope. Queenie Jenkins is a 25-year-old Jamaican British woman living in London, working at a national newspaper and straddling two cultures between comparing herself to her white middle class peers at work and a messy breakup with her long-term white boyfriend. Okay, I don't blame her. Queenie finds herself careening from one big life question to another, seeking comfort in hazardous places. Queenie has to face many questions that the rest of the world is trying to answer for her. Candace Carty Williams' debut novel is a disarmingly honest, unapologetic, black, and undeniably witty. Yes, I haven't read that one yet, but I'm going to get to it. It's on my list. Hold my hand, take my hand. So this is Take My Hand by Dolan Perkins Valdez. It's inspired by truth events. This historic fiction novel follows a black nurse in a post-segregated Alabama who ends up taking care of two young black girls as she gets a handle on her new role, helping the family, and the unthinkable happens and nothing is ever the same. Decades later, she is ready to retire, but the story of her past refuses to give her peace. To the next one, Night Crawling, honey, by Leela Moti, is chosen as a nominee for the Goodreads Best Fiction, Best Debut Novel Award in 2022. Nightcrawling follows the complicated story of Kiara, her brother Marcus, and the little boy next door who was abandoned by his mom. Struggling to keep their dreams alive, their apartment lights on, Kiara gets offered a job that could solve all of their woes. The only problem is she ends up as a key witness in a massive scandal because of it. Oh, sounds juicy. I haven't read that yet, but it's on my list. Yes, it's on the list. Okay, so we go to Memphis. It's by Tara M. Stringfellow. Memphis traces three generations of Southern black families and one daughter realization that she could possibly change her family's legacy, told through various points of view across the span of 70 years. This unforgettable story explores the complexity of inheritance, sacrifice, justice, and love. Yes, Memphis. That's a good one. I've heard many things about it, okay? And the next one is The City We Became. The City We Became is one of 3 books in the series by N.K. Jemisin. It was an instant New York Times bestseller. The story follows 5 New Yorkers who must come together in order to defend their city, and in doing so, they unexpectedly become the living embodiments of each of the city's 5 boroughs. Unfortunately, the first thing they learn is that the city is under attack. What follows are paranormal battles, city politics, and more that will discuss the city unless they can stop evil once for all. Yes, once for all. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, next is called Take a Hint, Danny Brown. Honey, it's by Talia Herbert. Take a Hint, Danny Brown is the second book in the Brown Sister series by Talia Herbert, which can be read as a standalone or in any order. With over 80K ratings on Goodreads. Yes, it's clear that the Talia Herbert does rom-com right in this fake dating to lover story. Danica Brown agrees to fake date her friend after a video of him rescuing her from their office building goes viral. Oh, sounds interesting. Okay, this next one I'm currently listening to it on Audible, and it's pretty good. I must say, it reminds me of Scandal. Okay, the little love story in Scandal. When Olivia Monroe moves to LA, the last thing on her mind is dating. That is until she meets Max Powell and spends the entire night flirting back and forth with him at a hotel bar when she realizes a hotshot junior senator. She tries to stay away but simply can't help herself. Because of his high profile job, they date in secret, but when it finally goes public, Olivia must decide if the public scrutiny is worth staying in their relationship or not. Yes, I'm loving it. It's giving everything, okay? It's giving me life so far. All Her Little Secrets by Wanda M. Morris. Elise Littlejohn has it all: a Ivy League law degree, a well-paying job, great friends, and a relationship with a rich, charming executive who just happens to be her white boss. When she walks into his office one morning to find him dead, she leaves as if nothing ever happened, because she be damned if she thrushes into the spotlight again. Yes, it's one I'm going. It's on my list. And, it's a banger. Okay. I don't know about y'all, but I love thrillers. I love thrillers, dramas. Okay, speaking of that, The Other Black Girl by Sinika Dalita Harris. If y'all haven't watched the show, y'all need to go check out the show on Hulu. It's about 26-year-old Neela Rogers is tired of being the only black employee at Wagner Books. So she is excited when Harlem-born Brad Hazel joins her. Not long after, uncomfortable events elevate Hazel to the office darling, and Neela is left in the dust. When Neela starts to spiral, she starts to realize that there is more at stake than just her career at Wagner Books. But is she ready to face it? It's very crazy, y'all. If y'all haven't watched the show, I'm almost finished with the book. I finished the show before the book, but it's interesting. I'm hoping they have a season 2. That would be so dope if they had a season 2. So we'll see. Like a Sister by Kelly Garrett. In this mystery novel, no one seems to care when Desiree, a black reality TV star, is found dead, except her estranged half-sister Lena, who refuses to believe that the cause of death was an overdose and leads her on a search for the truth. Even though she hasn't talked to Desiree for 2 years, Lena knows the details are very unlike Desiree. When no one seems to be listening to her, Lena becomes determined to get to the bottom of it. Jacko, by Aaron E. Adams. It's about a frantic search for a girl named Caroline, a young black girl who goes missing in the woods. And the main character, Liz Raquel, is one and only that notices a pattern in her predominantly white Rush Belt town. This is the only time that a young girl has gone missing in the woods on a summer night during a party. As Liz starts to unravel the town history, she uncovers a horrifying secret. Sounds real good. I am in the middle of it, so I'm not going to give y'all no sneak peeks. Y'all need to go read these books because they is on point, or just listen to the audiobook. Do something. I wouldn't mind doing a book club. Y'all let me know in the comments if y'all want to do a book club, okay? When No One Is Watching by Elise Cole. I'm currently listening to this book. When No One Is Watching by Elise Cole was an instant New York Times and USA Today bestseller. This is a thriller that follows Sydney Green's life in Brooklyn when she and her neighbors Theo realize that the neighbors they have known all their life are disappearing. Committed to figuring it out, Sydney and Theo has to decide if they are able to trust each other and get to the bottom of what's happening before one of them is next. Yes, it's a thriller, so I love thrillers, so of course y'all should check it out. Megan Giddens' The Women Could Fly. Set in a world in which riches are real and single women are closely monitored, this novel is about the bond between young women and her mysterious mother. Josephine Thomas has heard every conceivable theory about her mother's disappearance, but it's been 14 years since then, and Jo is ready to let it go. When she's offered the opportunity to honor one last request from her mother's will, Jo leaves her regular life to feel connected to her one last time. Okay? It sounds good. I haven't read this one yet, but it's on my list. My wish list. Okay. My wishy list. It sounds good. I like stuff about different stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'm currently reading this one too. We Lie Here by Rachel Haswell Hall. It's kind of dry in the beginning, but I'm hoping it gets better. So Rachel Haswell Hall, she is a New York Times best-selling author of And Now She Is Gone and These Toxic Things, is back with another standout thriller book. She loves thrillers. This story follows Yara Gibson when she heads back to her hometown to celebrate her parents' anniversary when she receives a disturbing text from Felicia Campbell, who claims to be a childhood friend of Yara's mother, mentioning that she has information that will change Yara's life. Yara ignores it. The next day, Felicia is dead, but she leaves keys to a cabin and mystery files for Yara to find. Sounds dope, but in the beginning it's kind of dry, I must say. Going right through this list. Okay, so the next one is by Jasmine Galori. This is the second book in Jasmine's Galori meant to be series. Don't worry, you don't have to read them in order, and readers are loving it just as much as the first one. When 25-year-old Isabella finally sees an opportunity to get a promotion she deserves at her publishing house, she sets out to convince a high-profile author to finally deliver his manuscript. When she learns that Bo Towers is just as lost as she is these days, they encourage each other and learn that they have a lot more in common than they anticipated. But will it all work out before their deadline? We shall see. Yes. Check it off the list. Put it on the wish list. Okay, y'all. That one sounds really interesting. Okay, next we're going to be talking about Rachel E. Cardigan, A Renaissance of Our Own. A Meditation on Imagination. This memoir from Rachel E. Cardigan focuses on the breaking points in our lives when we realize the way things have been set up for us simply do not work anymore. From relationships to belief systems to education to rest, the act of reimagining has been a thread throughout Cardigan's life. The defining moments she shares serve as a blueprint for how we must all use our imagination to craft a better world for ourselves and for others. With a renaissance of our own, Carjan provides the tools and the prompts that she uses as she transforms from a small town Christian wife to a queer feminist voice of the generation. Okay, I may read it. I'm not queer, but I don't know. I could read it, see what it's about. Okay, on to the next. Now, this next one, everybody been ranting and raving about it. They say it's good. I haven't read it yet. Ayla Davis, Finding Me. Baba. Ayla Davis' highly anticipated memoir has been lauded for its gorgeous storytelling and unpolished reflection. The book follows Ayla from a crumbling apartment in Central Falls, Rhode Island, to a stage in New York City. Along each step of her journey, Davis exposed how we all forced to reinvent our own stories in a competitive and judgmental world. Okay, everybody says it's good. It was a good read. Okay, and then this next one they say it's a good read too. It's Tiffany Haddish, The Last Unicorn. Now, I'm not a fan of Tiffany Haddish, but everybody was talking about it. Maybe I might give it a read. But The Last Black Unicorn, from the internally hilarious, I don't think she's hilarious, Tiffany Haddish comes to a down-to-earth memoir about how she inspires others through the power of laughter. Laughter it's very contagious. Growing up in one of the poorest neighborhoods in South Central Los Angeles, Haddish learned to survive by making her own peers laugh, as she talks about. Okay. Yes, so we're down to the end. I'm going to do a recap. I'm going to show y'all all of the books that we talked about that I am interested in reading. These are from Black authors, Black female authors. So I just wanted to do a video on these because I'm really, getting into books. I mean, I've been reading, but over the past year and a half, I've been really digging into books and reading and expanding my mind and just being, open to listening to other people's perspectives about different things. So, yeah. So, we'll see. These books are from people all over the United States, from the South to LA to Mississippi to Memphis. Honey, it's all over. So, yes, I really hope y'all read Viola Davis' book, and also y'all should read Jada's book, Worthy. It was really good. I would recommend that for y'all. Please read it because it was really good. People been trashing it, but I liked it. It was like a lot of things I learned about her that I didn't know about her. So it was dope. So yeah. Yeah, guys. So we're gonna, end on that note. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I really enjoyed talking to y'all. This is very therapeutic, like I always say. Yeah, I'm about to get to this homework and rest. Y'all know I had surgery, so we're going to end with an affirmation. I am learning valuable lessons. I am learning valuable lessons from all my experiences. I am learning valuable lessons from all of my experiences. Woody.